How's everybody doing today? I'm ready to go home. Dude, same. Oh, what? I am home. Fuck. I was just playing Boltgun an hour ago. Well, you know what? I didn't have any other ideas today. So fuck it. Have a good day. How about you? A grocery shop. I got stuff done. So there's that. Hello. Come on in. Playing some Jurassic World Evolution. Oh, nice. Good for you. Run all you want, I am gonna kill you. I really wish melee kills in this game have your health back. One of this game's flaws is that melee is all risk and no reward. Yeah, pretty much. The only effective melee in this game is meleeing fucking cultists. Yes, the Boltgun is cool. I like the Boltgun. The Boltgun go bolt. Whee! Fuck. Yes, I am the Emperor's Fury. Yeah, this game is really loud. Give me a moment. Much better. Bring out your corpses, I'll shoot them all! Ah! And they're dead. You play as one of Warhammer's Doomslayers. I don't know the name of the character that is stuck in the warp and fighting demons. That would be Kaldor Dragos who you're thinking of. You know, a character that people bitched about and said was stupid. And then this character comes out and everyone fucking loves it. I guess everyone hates power fantasies when it's not theirs. I don't give a shit about your secrets. Your secrets do nothing for me. Damn, I didn't even give that guy a second. He was just like, ah! I was like, bang. And dead. That was a doorknob. Hello? I bring death and destruction. From the first company. Man, my 3+ ballistic skill is bullshit. Listen, I appreciate you gentlemen wanting to fight for your gods and whatever, but, like, get fucked. Bang, 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 bang. Well, I guess he didn't notice the 7-foot-tall armored soldier walking nearby. I love the view of the Titan in the distance. I don't remember if that's some, if that's a Titan from Space Marine 1. You do not see Tiberos. I see him very easily. He's not very easy to hide, dude. Like, I can hear him coming a mile away. The only time you don't hear him is when he's teleporting in, and even then you hear him because it's a loud teleport noise. Alright, who else is ready to die? It's okay, buddy. You didn't stand much of a chance anyway. Oh, hi. Well, I'm betting that he doesn't have to deal with Leandros a whole lot anymore, because, like, Leandros might have requested to be sent to a different company. Or Marnies might have moved stuff around so that way no one had to deal with anything they didn't want to. Oh boy, improved melee. Whatcha? I am violence! Violence is me! Yes. Violence is me. Unfortunately, yes, they are known for having a terrible release date of the games that need mods like Total War Empire, Total War Attila's... What? But that's the charm of a game game design like this. That's the charm, right? Like that's like I'm bad for having complaints, right? I listen, I'm not allowed to complain. I'm not allowed to have opinions, as many people have told me. I'm not bitter at all. Oh. On up here. What's up, trader? Oh, that's a full heal. Okay. Whoa. I wouldn't be making fun of the random yellow paint jobs because the amount of times people get lost, trust me, game developers have to do that. You'd be surprised. It's just like why we have to have signs where it's like, please don't stick your dick in a toaster. Because people are gonna do it, whether you like it or not. And it's best to have the warning label. Lesser demons are fucking terrifying. It's just that fucking video games don't give them the fucking credit they deserve. Because this game, like, this is another like problem with like 40K games is that like they don't properly show you how scary these things can be. Like, a demon just ignores your armor. They ignore the logic of reality. In Horus not Horus Rising, False Gods, a demon just cleaves, like a plague bearer just cleaves Marines in half. His sword goes through their armor like butter. And it's horrifying. Another demon's presence just lights the room on fire because it exists. You think I'm kidding? I'm not. Tons of Sons of Horus died in Nurgle demons and Nurgle zombies, too. Well, 40k games just have not portrayed demons very well. Which, like... That's kind of like the double-edged sword of, like, game difficulty. Because if demons were allowed to be at full power, Malam Keda would not be alive. Titus would not be alive. What the fuck are you guys doing? No, that's boring and... That's boring. Why? Why would I ever want to play a game where I'm being chased by a Grey Knight? That's fucking boring. Where's the horror? I'm a demon. I don't die. I just go back to the warp. Oh, I got stabbed. Now the Grey Knight. Like, I got stabbed by the Grey Knight. That's not fun. It's boring shit. Where's the horror? Where's the fear? When do I shit myself in fear? Where do I cry like little bitch? Little bitch baby. And demons can fight back against Grey Knights. Like, no. I don't want to be the Cthulhu horror. I want to run away from the Cthulhu horror. I want a horror game where I am scared, where I am helpless, and the only thing I can do is run. Oh, but like, where's the fun in that Warhammer 40k? The funny is that it's a franchise that can do it. Why is it so hard to understand? I want to run and shit myself in fear. Oh, I landed on that. Oh, oh hi. Two split, one split into two split into four. So then what weapons can you use in this game? They pretty much give you like the full Firstborn arsenal of like Boltgun, Heavy Bolter, shotgun, Plasma gun, grab gun, melt the gun. Kind of weird you don't get a bolt pistol. Gentlemen, I'm taking the shotgun. Excellent, I'm glad you understand. I have found the laurels of victory. I am now God. Fear. Fear me. Yeah, you guys do understand the point of a horror game is to be scared, right? Like, the idea is that if you're overpowered, you're not scared, you're just annoyed. Grenades are boring. Ooh, we kill demons. Cool. Like, I'm glad if you love them, but personally, I find them boring. The super secret, awesome, hidden chapter that no one's allowed to know about. Cool. Just read like Grumpy Blueberry. I don't. Where the fuck did you throw that grenade, asshole? Like, that's a flame or a fucking Zinch. I should be dead by turning the corner. Like, those guys release flames that go through armor. Like, come on! It's like fighting a wizard that's casting Fireball, the fucking demon. Good to know that I can shoot the blue horrors before they spawn. Now, do not get me wrong, this game is fun, but, like, oh my god, the amount of people that are just, like, ugh. Oh, well, Malum Cato souls it. Malum Cato's in a game where it plays like Doom. Canon went out the window a long time ago. I believe this is Imperial propaganda at most. That one Marine could walk through all this. Nah, blood. He ain't walking through all this. magic flames that mutates you into goo. Who needs Grey Knights? What? The word bearers are the other ones that are all play so many classes in games. The only thing keeping this from being Imperial propaganda is they would have to kill anyone who saw it. Like, do not get me wrong, like, the speed and the thrill of just, like, chaining kills together one after the other, there's a reason why Ultra Kill is so fucking fun. Dragon Bolts, bitch. So then is this, well, like someone making an OC for Warhammer 40k? No, this was the creators. Listen. The community, like, fans are going to do what fans are going to do, right? The developers of this game went, we want to make a Doom-style shooter for Warhammer 40k because that'd be cool. The developers then made that. And then the fans were like, and then the fans did what fans do. That's what happened. The developers made Malum Cato, not thinking much about it because, again, the plot of a Doom game is, it's like porn. You don't really think about it. There isn't much of a plot here. The plot is, Chaos is doing a thing, go kill it. Oh, and we're setting up for Space Marine 2's plot, apparently. So, get to it. Because it's Malum Cato and his group, like, it's Malum Cato that finds the fucking, the weapon from Space Marine 1, and then hands it over to the Inquisitor, who then hands it over to Project Aurora. As far as I'm aware of that, how that plot went. And, you know, with that kind of thing in mind, people don't really think about it that much. They just go, ooh, that was cool, and this character's power level is like this, even though the developers say everything that happened in Boltgun is just there for gameplay purposes. Gameplay does not reflect actual plot. Because, again, people read the books, and they read the books, and they go, why isn't this Space Marine, like, tearing these heretics apart like they're nothing. And then, like in Malincato, and then the author says, what? And then the fan gets pissed off and says that the writer's an idiot and doesn't know what he's talking about, even though that writer's been here for, like, ages and shit. Unrelated to the convo, but I saw some meme post of a cock fort with Calgar's head on it saying, new Ultramarines Calgar model spotted, made me chuckle. Listen, believe it or not, I actually like the Marnius Calgar meme. I actually like the meme a lot. Hello. My wife is giving me a hug. I actually really do like the Marnius Calgar meme because it is really funny seeing him be like photoshopped on a lot of different stupid shit. That's really funny to me. And like I'm part of that crowd. Like Marnius Calgar didn't need a new model. I'm part of that crowd. I'm an Ultramarines player, I'm still gonna get it. I know, I'm part of the problem. But like, come on. I think it's funny. I think it's very funny. I saw them post his head up. I saw them post the full fucking model on Wazdak's new bike. That shit was funny. Oh yeah. Why has Graia not been exterminatus yet? Graia's a Forge world and has Titans on it. Meaning that its strategic value is, as the meme goes, absolute. Oh, hello, buddies. Like, yeah, the joke is that, like, strategic value absolute, and that's just a line from Space Marine 1 saying, this planet's way too important to just blow the fuck up. So we need a more, like, direct approach. Plus, it's very clear that by, like, the end of this game that Chaos was mostly cleaned up from its planet. Like, you'll have, like, the occasional uprising here and there, but, like, that's not new to the Imperium. Uprisings are like a dime a dozen in 40k. Oh no, your family's starving. Oh no, your people are dying. Ooh, get in line. Get in line. Get in line, peasant. Oh, your family hasn't eaten in 5 days. Good. The Emperor approves of your suffering. Now get back to work, slave. I mean, citizen. We don't use the S word here. The S word is bad. The S word implies they had a choice. Yeah, a lot of the stuff in Space Marine and Boltgun is just supposed to be like, this is gameplay, not anything actually happening. And I know to a lot of people that's dumb, but then you gotta remember 40K as a franchise is massive, and you're gonna have a lot of people that are just like, well, that's dumb. In either direction. I know plenty of people that say Boltgun is fucking stupid because of this stupid shit that people have been like hyping up about it. Whereas I see plenty of people going, no, Space Marine should be this powerful. And then get really upset and butthurt that like Space Marines get fucking side tossed by an orc boy. In fact, like when it came to the Space Marine 2 trailer where Titus fights that Tyranid warrior, I had a Tyranid player basically tell me like, that was dumb. And I asked them, why do you say it's dumb? The Tyranid warrior would have never done that. And it wouldn't have been taken out by a bolt pistol to the fucking knee. And I'm like, yeah, but the game's not about fucking Tyranids, is it? It's about playing Space Marines. So they're gonna make the Space Marine look badass. Especially if it's Titus. And I know it's like cold comfort for a lot of people, but like, again, they're gonna try to make Space Marines look as badass as possible, because they are the poster boys. And again, I know that's boring as shit, but like, Super Soldier, sell money. Super Soldier makes good money. Have GW / the devs say it's somewhere specific that games aren't literal canon. I'm not beefing, I'm just curious. They've had to say it on a few of their forums. I don't have specific, like... I don't have anything out specifically off the top of my head, but I do remember that the director for Space Marine 2 had to tell a lot of fans, like a lot of people that were fans of Space Marine 2, like, that's not what happened, and you're getting the story of 40K very, very wrong. And they weren't happy with him about it. Even though the director was correct. Hear me out. 40K Muso game. Muso? You gotta forgive me, I'm stupid. Abbreviations and me do not get along. Wait, the director of the game is telling me my headcanon isn't right? Yeah, if you're trying to state it as fact. Okay, there's a sound effect in my ear from this game that is making me think my cat is screaming. And that is very distressing. The best way to look at 40K is that the story is told by the unreliable narrator at the time it was written and may or may not be totally accurate. Exactly. That's how it's always been. That's how Grandpa did it. That's how Dad did it. And it's worked out pretty well thus far. Yes, I just Tony Stark your ass from Iron Man 1. That was a good movie. Sure, the MCU may not be what it once was, but doesn't mean the quality of the movies went down. Like the previous movies went down. I love Iron Man 1. That shit's good. I would say it's in my top 10 movies. Not every movie has to be a fucking, like, Smithsonian masterpiece, you know? Very much a movie of, like, the late 2000s. Oh, jeez, what the fuck is happening? Tony Stark built this thing in a cave with a box of scraps. That's one of my favorite memes. X character built this thing in a cave with a box of scraps. Love that fucking meme. Ooh, shit. I know, like, Gwyneth Paltrow's in the movie, too. Gwyneth Paltrow is very problematic. But I just tune her out. I just tune out Gwyneth Paltrow and Iron Man 1. I know that's very hard, but, like... She's a bit weird. You can say culty. You can say she's a cultist. She's weird. You don't have to say face. Like, she's weird. And is a grifter and a scam artist. It's fine. She sells bullshit. And we're allowed to call her on it. Shit. Where are you, demonic frog? I just really want Dawn of War 4 to be good. We all want Dawn of War 4 to be good, but don't go into it. Listen, it's best with your expectations set reasonably, okay? No one is saying, like, oh, I'm hoping this game fails, or I'm hoping that this game is like this or that. I want the game to be good. I don't need it to be amazing. I don't need it to be groundbreaking. I just need it to be playable, the resource system to not be agonizingly slow. And the game not to be trying to copy League of fucking Legends. They do that, I'm happy. Also, I very much like to be able to play the game, you know? Like, you know... Not have my computer fucking try to commit die. When I try to, like, turn it on. And I know day one it's going to be rough because every day one release for a video game has been rough. Oh yeah, it's made by the same people that made Company of Heroes, so when in doubt, do what you do best. Sorry, I'm focused up here. Area sanctified. There's still fucking frogs running around. And this whole shit. Just let Nurgle love you. Love bless you. No, I've been sick enough. I don't need to be more sick. I'm not about the boils and the cysts. I'm not about that, personally. I mean, if you can make it rock, sister, go ahead. But, like, not for me. Kind of don't like that stuff. I also don't like my in trails becoming out trails. Have you tried dying for our Mortal Emperor yet? Does wonders for the skincare. The recommended treatment is 1 bolt round to the face. 1 extremely useful bolt round. By the way, can I say something? I just want to say something. I've been getting a lot of comments recently. And by the way, this isn't a negative thing. I just want to make people, like, abundantly clear to know this. I just want to make things abundantly clear to know this. I see a lot of people saying, hey, you look really exhausted and tired. You should get some rest, buddy. Chat, I don't wear makeup. I have bags under my eyes. I've had bags under my eyes since junior high. I'm a very tired lad. I've always been tired. I've always looked tired. I promise I'm fine. I'm okay. Wait, who said that? They're not, like, attacking me. They're not being, like, angry or anything. They're all, like, genuinely concerned. I just am a tired person. Like, this isn't a negative. I know these people are saying, like, dude, you look really tired. And it's from a place of genuine concern. And I just want to make it clear. I want to make a statement that I'm okay. Like, this is just my natural state. I don't know how else to put it. And again, like, I know these people aren't saying it to be mean. They're not saying it to be like, oh my god, you look awful. Like, negative connotations here. It's basically just like, you're not hurting yourself, right? Like, even my friends do it. Like, even my friends notice sometimes it's like, in your short, you got, like, heavy bags under your eyes. You good? And I'm like, dude, this is just my natural state. I've been this way for years, even if I get good sleep. I just had to accept that I'm gonna look like this for the rest of my life. You look tired. Me. Thanks. It's called stress. Stressed? Yes. I'm always stressed. I am a ADHD, anxiety-ridden mess. I'm the kind of guy who, like, stays up at, like, 1 in the morning worrying about, like, oh man, I hope like these people didn't take what I said as offensive. Oh man, did I look like a fucking dork doing that? Ah, fuck! I might look like a total asshole doing that! Or, like, the worries of, oh god, I didn't say anything that, like, upset them, right? Because my friend hasn't talked to me in, like, a day. And then, like, the logic center of my brain has to kick the fuck in and go, they literally went on vacation. Shut the fuck up. But what if shut the fuck up? But what if I said shut. We shut. Okay, but what if they hate us? Oh my god! That is my brain. It's why I tell people, please don't put me on a pedestal. I'm a dude. I am a dude who likes a fucked up universe and knows way too much about it for his own good. And then regularly sets himself up for disappointment, genuinely. You can tell people so many times, if you're here for consistency and, like, a narrative that doesn't make you want to scratch your head, a 40K isn't for you. Like, story-wise, like, it's gonna hurt your brain. You just kind of accept shit as it happens. And then people are like, oh, well, that's just you making excuses for GW. No. That's just me telling you how it is. Well, don't you hate that? Like, don't you hate, like, how GW writes stuff? No, not really. Because I accepted a long time ago that this is a game of plastic toy soldiers. It's like asking Mario to have a consistent storyline. Why can Mario get away with it, but fucking 40K can't? Has every Mario game been a banger? No. Has every 40K game been a banger? I just played Fire Warrior, so you should already know the answer to that. Like, I saw someone today, and bless this person's heart, I guess, but like, check your ego at the door. Please check your ego at the door. Oh, I could totally design a better Steel Legion than GW could. We don't know what they even look like yet outside of like the drawings. You don't know how they'll look as models. And if they look sick as fuck as models, well then you look fucking stupid. And even then, that's completely like completely up to your personal taste. They were gonna update those models though, whether you liked it or not. Because guess what? Krieg was updated. Krieg's model line is as old as 3rd edition. I.e. metal. They never had a plastic line. They had a metal line. And they were all monopose. Oh, you know that thing that everyone bitched about for years? That they currently bitch about GW doing for years now? Oh, there was nothing wrong with the previous models. They were all monopose. You want to bitch at me now? You gonna bitch about that? No. You just hate new shit? I don't even know what the new models are going to look like yet. We saw the design, like, we saw drawings of them. That's not models, it's 2D art. And I like the 2D art, but, like, if you don't like the 2D art, well, guess what? They're trying to make it fit in with modern 40K aesthetics. I don't know what to tell people. It's like people's brains just turn off. Context, what's that? I don't know context. I don't know this thing you speak of. This text of con. Is it a fruit? Yes, it's a fruit. Please devour it. It will help. I promise. And then people are like, well, this 40K story's bad. And I go, first time? First time? I was here for Furious Abyss. I was here for that shit. And that book is basically, hey, what if Horus Heresy, but we don't have the clear characters of these different chapters figured out yet. 30K Space Wolves and Ultramarines acting like 40K Ultramarines and Space Wolves. Man, great times ahead. 30K World Eaters and fucking what are they called? Word Bears acting like 40K Word Bears and World Eaters. Damn, what a good book, dude. The entire plot meant nothing? Cool, awesome. Glad to know I wasted $30 of my life. 30 bucks and all my time wasted. Oh, but they changed how Wraithbone works, so now 40K is bad forever. The Steel Legion not mentioned in a trailer for one character. I'm gonna fucking high-eat myself off a cliff, you know? I'm gonna Minecraft myself. It's just one of those things where I'm like, guys, can we please be reasonable for like 10 minutes? No. I have to make content. Well, I'm gonna shake my head at you. Not like my opinion fucking mattered. Stop telling me how to enjoy my thing. I'm not. I'm just trying to tell you that you're setting yourself up for failure. And sadness. And by the way, to people that say like, oh, well, I could do a better job than the artists that are currently working at GW, I want you to really think about that for a half minute. And think about the exact job those artists have to do here. And who they have to listen to. And why they have to listen to them. Because it's like it's their bosses or something, and their bosses dictate what is and isn't good art to use. Especially marketing. That might have a thing to do with it, you know. Just saying. Don't mean to be an asshole about it. But, like... let's be real here for a moment. Your design, although cool... GW would look at and say, how does this match up with our current art styles that we do for promotions and shit? And then you blubber and bluster in front of them and they go, shut the fuck up, and I go back and redo it, or you're fired. Which means no money, which means like no food on the table for you. And don't get me wrong, like I will complain that GW does not properly credit their artists a lot of the time, which is something they should fucking fix. Like, please GW, credit your artists. Like, fuck. And, like, a reason why I guess, like, a reason why I get bent out of shape with people that just, like, make shit up or, like, they're right to complain. They're complaining about the wrong thing. And people are like, well, what's the right thing to complain about? Well, you're right to complain that GW hadn't done anything with Steel Legion for years. You're right to complain about that. But, like, when they do it, like, when they finally correct the mistake, you're still mad at them. Implying that you wouldn't have been happy, period. Man, GW doesn't talk to its audience anymore. Or, oh, is that because, like, they get copious amounts of death threats and, like, any employee that actually tried just basically got run off the internet? Because, and I quote, how dare you be an employee of GW? Insert weird culture war talking point here. Man, fucking mystery. Why GW doesn't talk to the community. They don't want to risk it. Nah, company bad. And it's just like, okay, yes, corporation annoying as shit, but like, you're not helping your case here when you're just mindlessly bitching. I don't know what to say here. Also why they left Twitter. Exactly. And then it's like, well, what about, like, all the people they've taken down? They only take down, like, 1% of, like, most sites. And it's only the ones that are blatantly violating their copyright and making money off of it. That's what most people don't tell you. Is that, like, when they get copyrighted, it's because they're making profit off of the person's IP. And that comes down to, like, very complicated fucking copyright laws and shit. And again, like, the reason why GW is so litigious is because they were told either enforce it or lose it. From a lawsuit from, like, years ago. I know people are like, don't dumb down that lawsuit to, like, the bare basics. I have to so people understand. Because, like, again, I had to have it dumbed down for me. Because I'm not a lawyer. And legal jargon is basically just like, ah, yes, when you see Exhibit A, Exhibit B, and that's my legal argument. People think law is like Ace Attorney and it hurts my brain. And listen, I'm not saying GW hasn't fucked up in the past. Fuck, they have fucked up very badly in the past. I actually really want to do a video talking about, like, the old days of Warhammer and how we really need to stop, glazing up the old days, because the old days were not good. Yes, older editions were fun. But, like, there weren't some good times in those old editions either. Let's be honest here. And I'm a guy who unironically defended 6th and 7th edition for a while. Yeah, I did do a stream for the new announcements, yeah. And it's why I haven't been doing shorts for a bit, because I wanted to wait for the announcements to die down and wait for people to get their brains back before I start talking, like, any more 40k or, like, doing skits and shit, because, like, chat, I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I've been very annoyed lately, and I've been on a very, like, eye-twitchy mood. Because people, I just lost my patience with people. Like, the amount of hard coping I've seen online that people just can't accept that GW did a thing right for once. and it drives them up the wall. I remember how you rejoiced at being right. It was funny as hell. Like, why didn't they show Steel Legion in Yarick's trailer? Chat, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. Yarick hadn't been involved with the Steel Legion since his fucking inception. He's a generic commissar with a power claw, which is basically just a commissar with a power fist. His rule didn't even buff Steel Legion. His rule buffed Guard. He's a character from Armageddon, but sure as fuck didn't buff Armageddon units. So yeah, when we're talking about Commissar motherfucking Yarick, Steel Legion is nowhere in that conversation because it wasn't about them, it was about the guy we want to talk, the guy who's getting a brand new model right now. So I wonder who they want people to pay attention to. Oh, but wouldn't it make sense for him to have Steel Legion models with him? Not necessarily, like I said. The guy hadn't had Steel Legion models. The guy wasn't a part of the Steel Legion for a while at that point. Like, 8th edition, again, the last edition Yarg was playable in. What the fuck? The last edition Yarg was playable in. The guy didn't buff Steel Legion units. He was just a slightly better Commissar. And I know people don't like that fact, but, like, that is the fact. And then no one bought his model because he was hyper-fucking-specific. And if you're playing Guard, why are you charging a Commissar into melee combat? Guard have never been good in melee combat. Actually, I think the funniest fact about Commissar Yarg is that he's never actually fought Gazgul. Like, in a one-on-one fight, they've never fought. Ooh. Oh, no, 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 no! Will they fight now when Gazgul comes to Armageddon in, like, the new book? I don't know. But it's looking like it's Wazdaka right now, not your boy. And I know, like, this is me, like, I know, like, I feel like I'm rubbing a lot of people the wrong way when I say this, but, like, I don't mean any of these things to, like, kill your joy in 40K, right? I want people to understand that. I want you to love 40K. I want you to enjoy 40K. But what I want to avoid is the needless bitching. And the complaints from the community that have been long since debunked. Or people having an ego. Like, people having an ego about this. And it's like, well, don't you have an ego? Fuck, I wish. Until that reveal, I was very worried. Like, I was very worried that I was gonna look like a fucking idiot. And if I was wrong, I would say, I'm wrong. And I've been saying that I was wrong about Yarick being gone and dead. Like, people have been posting on my 4th War of Armageddon video constantly saying, well, this aged badly. And I'm like, yeah, it fucking did. I'll be addressing it later. When I do the next Armageddon video. I get it. Like, I'm not stupid and I'm not, like, fucking prideful enough to say, like, no, this is dumb, and GW's dumb. No. GW obviously had a plan. I didn't know that plan. Sucked to be me. I was wrong. Hell, even in my Ultramarine video, I'm the Ultramarine fanboy, and I still got something wrong. Red helmets for sergeants. Oops. Sergeants only, not veterans. Sergeant with a white stripe is a veteran sergeant. I ain't perfect. And I will thank people that correct me and cite the source. Because, like, hey, I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, I should be called on it. If you can prove me wrong, then awesome. I learned something. And I prefer to learn than be ignorant and wrong. And again, like, no one, I can't expect everybody to be held up to my standard, because I had to grow and learn this standard through my life. And again, I wasn't always perfect. Oh, shit. That plasma is fucking dangerous, dude. But I think a lot of people are just, like, scared about being wrong. And it's like, don't. You look worse when, like, you're trying to, like, prove yourself right when you've been proven wrong. It's okay to just take an L and walk away. What is there to do if you're perfect? Exactly. And again, it doesn't mean you're a bad person if you're wrong. You're a bad person if you continue to be wrong and be an asshole about it. If I say you're spelling blueberry wrong and you're spelling blueberry wrong, and then you proceed to be a massive dick, you're a dick. It's not rocket science. Listen, again, I'm not a saint either. Very much not a saint. And my way of enjoying Warhammer should not be your, like, entirely your way either. Or your way at all. And it's okay to say, like, this story is dumb. Or this retcon is dumb. Again, Wraithbone. I think that's a dumb retcon. What they did. But if they do something right, acknowledge it. Don't just find reasons to be angry. It's only going to make your life miserable. And even then, like, being angry is only gonna, like, make it worse. Because then I know you're not I know this isn't, like, genuine complaint. This is just a complaint to be mad. And being mad for no reason doesn't help anybody. And then just makes people want to ignore you. Take it from me. What are you in the game now? Where are you in the game now? You think I pay attention to the story of this game? I don't fucking know where I am. I'm probably, like, halfway through chapter 1, I guess. I don't even have the grav gun. I have, like... that. This is not even sure if the chat saw it. You have a favorite book? Like a favorite 40K book? Or... like a favorite book in general? $30K, $40K, both, either or. $30K, my favorite book of all time is No Fear, which is the Betrayal at Calth book. Because it's the book that made Ultramarines really cool to me. It just has, like, one of my favorite characters in, like, in general. Sergeant Thiel. My favorite 40K book, though, is a bit harder to pin. I think it's Ahriman Exile, because Ahriman's one of my favorite characters of all time, and that book is just good. Like, chat, I love Arimon. He's my favorite boy in all of Warhammer in general. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, ugh, why him? Why not him? I like him. He wanted to open a vineyard. And then Prospero Burns happened. Stop punching warbears in the face. Exactly. Dad's mad at me, and now I have to be the one to tell him, hey, could you Dad, I think he's had enough. You want some of this? No. Oh, then wait your fucking turn. You want what he's having? No. They shut the fuck up and let me give them what's been coming to them. I like Trazyn and Orkin. Trazyn and Orkin are always funny. They will always be a funny duo. Fucking comedy sketch they both are. We're the smartest people within the Necron tier. No, you're both fucking Looney Tunes characters. Get in the hole. I'm still looking to see which books I want to start with. Well, what are you interested in? That should be the first question that you should be asking yourself. In 40K, what are you interested in? Because, to tell you now, not every faction has a book. So if the faction without a book, you're kind of shit out of luck. And I know that's not a fun answer, but again, this is where I want to help stop people from being disappointed. Because if you're disappointed, then you're going to have a negative experience, and then I feel awful for you, and then you feel awful, and I just want to avoid people feeling awful. I want people to have fun. Because, again, I know what it's like to feel fucked over. Again, Warhammer 40K fan, first time. Hi, Cliff on Shrimp. I do have people that know Warhammer Fantasy in my server and everything. Warhammer Fantasy's never been my strong suit because fantasy and me, like fantasy settings and me, just usually don't get along. Because I am what you say, a boring sci-fi nerd. I like the guns, I like the pew-pews, and I know people are like, there's guns in fantasy, there's black powder weapons, let's be honest here. And black powder be cool, but I'm sorry, heavy bolter be cooler. Don't get me wrong, though. Those cog forts. Oh, those cog forts. Oh, they're beautiful. But I have a wife, and the wife said no. And we must respect the wife. So if the wife said no, it's a no. Do I like hard or soft sci-fi? I like both. Like, I love Star Wars, I love Star Trek, but I'm also a big fan of fucking Dead Space and Halo. This key is mine. I claim it in the name of Ultramar. Alright, where's the demon that I need to kill? Bring him out. Alright! That was mortally terrifying. And now we are back to full health. Holy... No, 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 no! Oh. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. There you are. I know I didn't fucking kill you. Where'd you go? Oi! Prick! Get back here! How complicated do we have to make this fight? Now, Malum, what did we learn? The only good heretic is a dead heretic? You really are your Primarch's son. Malum went out. Get away from me! Well, when Dad went to go get milk, it didn't come back for 10k years, though I feel the Dark Angels have that vibe more than the Ultramarines. Nah, Dad just went to go take a nap. Both dads just went to go take a nap. Lehman Russ is the dad that went out to get milk and didn't come back. Oh, that's trippy. Oh, that's trippy. Oh, I don't like that. We don't even know if Malum Kato's alive in 40k, dude. Like, we don't even know if he's alive after all this. We know this game takes place, like, before, like, after Space Marine 1. But it's very possible that Malum Kato is dead in 40k. I know, like, that's very disappointing to a lot of people, but, like, that's probably it. Who knows? I could be wrong. I was wrong about Yark. And Malum Kato is just supposed to be a fucking Stern Guard veteran. Which means all you need to do is buy a Stern Guard kit, give a guy a beaky helm, and say, this is Malum. And my Malum's cool because he's in my army. He's not anyone else's army. He's in my army. But then someone else playing Ultramarines could do that, and it's just like, oh, well, we're back to this again. Okay. As an actual use? Well, yes, but the stern guard kit in modern 40K is also usable. And is pretty good. So, like, it's win-win, really. And they're updating the Vanguard Veteran Kit for 11th edition. Fucking finally. Yep. And as they showed in 11th edition trailers, oh, fuck. Alright, well that's a boss fight. Cool. Awesome. Shit. Ooh, fuck. Oh, God. Yep. Yeah, he is just spawning people in, so this is never gonna end. Fuck. No, by like all accounts, I should be fucking dead. I mean, really, if the Imperium, like, 40k is going to be a constant stalemate. The Imperium is only as screwed as as GW needs it to be. But the next time we see Necrosaur Amatar, he's probably gonna get fucked over and lose like a few bits of the Nightbringer. The status quo, baby. And people are gonna get pissy about it and be mad, and I'm gonna be like, and you expected any fucking different? Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate that. Oh, God, I do not like that.